Lately, I've been receiving comments and emails from folks asking me if it's possible to sell a cash secure put to generate income. The answer to that question is yes, and I'm going to show you how I did it in this video. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the cash secure put option contract that I sold. I'll show you what happened on the expiration date, and then I'll give you the breakdown of the profit that I made or the income that I generated from selling this cash secured put. I've opened up my account. Let's take a look at my transaction history for Microvision. If I scroll down here, we can see the transaction where I actually sold the cash secure put. So you can see that I sold a cash secure put for stock symbol MVIS with an $11 strike price and an expiration date of June 18th. Now I submitted this order and it was filled on May 10th at 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. At that time, this option was paying a premium of $1.40 per share. So when this option contract got filled, I received $140 as a credit deposited immediately into my trading account. Now let's open a daily chart to find out what happened with the stock price on the expiration date. Just as a reminder, my strike price was $11. Now if we take a look at the expiration date of June 18th, we can see that the stock closed at $18.84 per share, which is well above my strike price. So for this trade, this option contract expired worthless. So now the big question is, what happens next? Well, for this cash secured put, because the market price closed above my strike price, three things happen. The first thing is the option contract expires worthless. Next, the funds that were reserved as my collateral are released back into my account for me to use for other trades. And number three, the last thing is, I still keep all the premium that I received for selling this cash secure put option contract. And so for me, I treat that as an income that I just generated for selling this cash secured put. And I can keep repeating this process, selling more cash secured puts, collecting more premium, and generating more income. Now let's take a look at how much income I actually generated from this transaction. So with this cash secured put, I had specified an $11 strike price, which meant I had to reserve $1,100 as my collateral. And that was in case the shares got assigned to me if the option contract were to get exercised on or before the expiration date. Now for selling the cash secure put, I received $140 in premium. And the way I look at it, that $140, I got to keep it because this option contract expired worthless. And that's a 12.7% return on my investment of $1,100. There's a lot of stocks that you can use for option trading, but it all starts with picking the right ones that have the most potential for profitable option trades. Be sure to get my free one-button stock screener. It's the tool I use to help me pick stocks for option trades. You can download it at my website, simpleoptiontrading.com/one-button stock screener. Some of you may be asking, what happens if the market price dips below the strike price on or before the expiration date? In other words, what happens if I get assigned the shares? Well, if the option contract gets exercised and I get assigned the shares, then I'll take ownership of the shares and I'll use the money reserved as my collateral to pay for those shares. Now, as it turns out, I only sell a cash secure put for underlying shares that I wouldn't mind owning. In other words, if I get assigned the shares, I'm okay owning them. That's why it's so critical that you pick shares that have future growth potential. And my one-button stock screener helps me get started in the right direction. So this is a fairly simple example of how I'm able to use a cash secured put in order to generate an income. In fact, using this simple process, I could repeat and replicate the income generation capability over and over again. If you like the information about my stock picks, then consider joining my Patreon, where I share exclusive videos of my stock picks every week that I'm going to be using for profitable trades. I also include my research notes, stock analysis, and trading strategies for every stock I pick to watch for that week. And of course, all my videos posted on my Patreon are ad-free. There's one last thing before I end this video. Now, making profits and generating an income from option trading is a great thing, but keep in mind that all gains made from trading are considered income and are subject to applicable tax considerations. So every month, I save a portion of the profits that I earned in order to pay for my federal and state taxes. So please consult with your CPA, licensed financial advisor, and or tax preparer regarding the tax liabilities for your unique situation. If you're still watching this video, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I also want to wish you good luck and lots of success with all of your trades.